Do you know that there are different types of C of O right here in Nigeria? So when you hear this land has a C of O, do you know which exact type of C of O that land has? Now, C of O is the highest title document right here in Nigeria. And here are the major two types of C of O we have. The first is the customary C of O, and then the second is the statutory C of O. Now, what is a customary C of O? A customary C of O is a type of C of O issued under the customary land tenure system. This is when individuals go to buy lands in rural areas which are managed by community heads, igwes, obas, or family heads. All right. So when an individual goes to buy a virgin land in a rural area, this is the kind of C of O you're going to be getting when you buy that land. Now, the second type of C of O is the statutory C of O. Now, this is issued under the Land Use Act of Nigeria. Right? This is the type of C of O issued under the Land Use Act, and it is issued based on the various approved uses. Now, under this statutory C of O, there are four main types of C of O under this particular statutory C of O. And the very first one is the residential C of O. Then there is a commercial C of O. The third is agricultural C of O. And then the fourth is industrialized C of O. Now, as the name implies, so are their uses. Now, for the first one, which is the residential C of O, when this type of C of O is issued on a land, it simply means that whatever structure on that land should be for residential purposes. So this is the kind of land that you build your block of flats, your duplexes, your terrace standalone, and such types of buildings should be on this type of land, all right, that has a residential C of O. Now, for the second one, which is the commercial C of O, now when you hear this, it simply means that the C of O issued for a land should have commercial buildings on that land. For example, that land should have shopping malls, supermarkets, plazas. All right, so these are the kind of commercial activities that should be going on that land. And the third one is the agricultural C of O. When this is issued, it means that that land should be used for agricultural purposes, such as cultivation of the land, planting, and also you can rear livestock on that land. All right, so agricultural C of O is for agricultural purposes. Now, for the last but not the least, which is the industrialized C of O, when this is issued on a land, it simply means that that land should house industries and factories. All right, companies also use this type of C of O when trying to build on the land that has an industrial C of O. All right, so now that you know that there are different types of C of O, when next you're buying your next land that they said had a C of O, please be specific to know which type of C of O is coming with that land. All right, so some people run into issues on their properties and lands when they do not conform to the type of C of O given for that land. For example, a land is being issued for an agricultural C of O, and then you go ahead and build a residential C of O on that land. You're being exposed to demolition of that property. All right, so these are some issues people encounter because they did not ask for the specific type of C of O on that land, and then they go ahead to face issues. But then again, if you want to avoid such issues when you're buying a land that has a C of O, please be specific about the type of C of O it has. All right, and right here in the city of Enugu, we have amazing properties that have C of O for you today. So all you have to do is to reach out to the number shown on your screen, and then we will be here to lock you in on a plot or more of our amazing properties with verifiable documents, which is a C of O, and affordability. All right, so we're waiting for your call while you enjoy a great day.